All right, it's live, but let me play a video or something. So give me a couple minutes. Let the people come in. Actually, now we'll just get started. They'll just pile on in. They'll be surprised when they come on in. All right. We getting organized as we speak. We're getting things organized. And how you doing, Mr. Muhammad? Wait. I can't just have you come in, man. You a Hall of Famer, right? I can't just come in and be like, hey, how you doing? We got the captain, the sole proprietor of Soul Glow, Mr. Ring Magazine, Mr. Coming to America, Akeem. You know, man, did you put one question? Did you put the money? Did you give the money to the church, or was that Eddie Murphy?
That was Eddie Murphy, bro. I'm a captain.
And the captain, the Hall of Famer, the author, Hall of Famer, Mr. Leon Muhammad, man. How you doing, man?
I'm holding on. Damn.
Oh, man. Hey, when did you stop wearing the Jerry curl, dog?
Bro, I got rid of Jerry curl. I mean, we won the title in '87. I got rid of the Jerry curl. Let me see. I got it in '86, right before the Prince Larry Holmes won. I got rid of it for Holyfield Tyson. No, Holyfield Douglas.
Holyfield Douglas.
Because, 7 days later, Larry Taylor Chavez, when I was out there with the doobie with Nelly, the Jerry curl was gone. 1990.
Yeah.
February 1990.
Hey.
They've been gone 36 years, the Jerry curl.
Hey, man. What up, L? Hey, how do you put on a t-shirt when you have a Jerry curl? Or a wife beater?
Because I have my Scully on.
Your Scully?
Yeah, my hospital hat that the nurses and the cooks be wearing.
You got to put that on before you put a shirt on.
Yeah. You terrible, bro.
Oh God, dog, that is hilarious, man. That is. I'm glad. Hey, but you know the funny thing is, styles are cyclical. So the Jerry curl was gonna come back one day, dog. Isn't that scary?
Yeah, that's scary, man.
Hey, were you inspired by Michael Jackson? Who inspired you to get a Jerry curl? Out of curiosity.
You know what? Believe it or not, Rick James.
Rick James, beach. Okay. Why?
Because I knew Rick at a couple concerts in Philadelphia. Me and my nephew, we did security for him. When he had in the park, we did security for him. I had a whole afro. We had made the change already. From the nation on Imam Wafdi Muhammad to the Sunna, I just let my afro grow down. Wasn't no more low haircuts and bow ties. That was over.
What year was this?
This was, I first met Rick James in '85.
Okay. 85. Now, when you say you met Rick James, did you just meet him in passing, or did y'all like hang out, go to dinner?
No, I met Rick James. He was in Philly in the studio with Bootsy Collins. Bootsy Collins, Parliament Funkadelic. He was from Philadelphia. I knew Bootsy.
Okay.
And he knew Billy Paul. Billy Paul and I grew up in the same neighborhood. Billy Paul, 26 and Cyber, 26 and Master.
Okay. Billy Paul, who's that?
Billy Paul, me and Mr. Jones.
Oh, okay. Me and Mrs. Jones.
You got your Mrs. Jones and Trey and Dre.
Okay. So you didn't spend a lot of time with Rick James. You just worked for him and met him and shook his hand and.
Yeah, quite a few times when he came to Philly, he wanted the brothers around him, and they did his thing. The last time I worked with him, he did a show in Valley Kimby, Pennsylvania, at the Music Center, and who opened up for him? Sister Sledge opened up for him. We are family.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, now Boosie Collins, was that a friend of yours, an associate, a hangout guy? What was
Boosie Collins? My cousin managed the Polly Funkadelic. They come out of Philadelphia, Polly Funkadelic.
Okay.
They come out of Philadelphia. They work with William Bell. William Bell was with the Muslim brothers, Kenny Gallman, Leon Huff, the Philly International.
Okay.
So I know all them brothers.
Okay. No, that's good to know. Hey, 2,000 people watched our live last. Let me tell you exactly. That's pretty good with no announcements, no nothing. I'm gonna tell you how many people watched our live last week, man. They were thoroughly entertained, man. Let me tell you right now.
But there's no donation.
Close to 2,000 people watched the live. And if you guys want to make a contribution to Mr. Muhammad, let me put it in the chat, man, because y'all can put it in the chat. Y'all can cash at me. I'll announce it while we live. SILENTHEROS. All right. I'm gonna put my cash app and the thing if you guys want to donate.
Did you get the information from your wife about the Apple Pay?
Wait.
Get the information from your wife?
No, what is this?
You remember somebody asked you about the Apple Pay last week?
Oh yeah. No. We'll have to figure that out at some other point. No, I didn't. Okay.
I know you told somebody you would.
Mm-hmm. So I started. I don't know if that means it goes to the top, but Silent Heroes, I'll be making announcements throughout the show. So if you guys tell me in the chat if you donated, I'll announce it. I'll check my cash app and we'll do it like that. But I got a couple questions for you, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you familiar with Abdul Muhammad?
I know quite a few Abdul Muhammad.
Okay. Abdul Muhammad.
West Coast or East Coast?
No, Abdul Muhammad from the origin of the Nation of Islam with Elijah Muhammad.
There was quite a few Abduls. We had two in number 12.
No, I'm thinking of the guy that started the Nation of Islam with Farad. WD Farad.
No, I didn't know him. That was before my time.
Okay. Did you know Ugan Ali?
Who?
Ugan. UGANALI.
No, I didn't know him.
Okay. Did you know Kalat Charlie Poole? Did you know him?
I knew most of the brothers that were from the East Coast. I didn't know them guys. I didn't know a lot of the brothers, Fred, that came out of the Motor City in Chicago until I got deeply into it in number 12, rolling with Minister Jeremiah, Mike Tyson, current father-in-law, Imam Shamsuddin Ali, Sam Christian, and all the older soldiers that have gone on.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I was an East Coast guy.
Okay. Now, no, I was at. Did you know Elijah Muhammad's brother Charlie? Or heard stories about him, anything like that?
No, I didn't know Charlie. I knew John. I knew John Muhammad, his brother John, because he had a couple children in Newark.
Okay.
I knew John Muhammad and Jam Muhammad.
Okay.
I knew them two brothers of Elijah.
What type
I didn't know Charlie Muhammad.
What type of person was Elijah Muhammad's brother John? Like, who was he?
John was, to my understanding, and my few time interaction with John Muhammad, he was very humble. He still had that country mentality. He didn't let his brother's popularity go to his head because that was his brother's thing. He was with his brother, but he was his own man. John Muhammad. He was more closer to Yusuf Shaw. See, I knew Yusuf. Yusuf knew me. He knew who I was with. And he knew what soldiers I had around me. once I got to moving and shaking. But both him and Malcolm lived in Minister Jeremiah's house when Malcolm came to Philly to set up number 12. Malcolm started up, and Elijah Muhammad brought Jeremiah back from Atlanta. Jeremiah started his ministry for the nation in number 15 in Atlanta. So when Malcolm left Philly and came to New York, Elijah Muhammad gave 12 to Jeremiah Shaheed Muslim Shabazz.
Got that.
And sent Yusuf to New York to be Malcolm's captain until Yusuf crossed.
That makes that makes sense. I appreciate that. Now let me ask you a few more questions, because these are just stuff that I did you hear of Augustus Muhammad? Minister Augustus Muhammad? You ever?
I heard of him, Fred, but I never met the brother.
Okay.
I heard things about the brother. He brought to my attention a couple times, but I didn't know the brother.
Okay. I'm just going through a checklist I have. And what do you know about Clara Muhammad's involvement with keeping the NOI afloat while Elijah Muhammad was on the run before he went to jail in 1943?
Let me say this. To my understanding, what was given to me by Minister Jeremiah, and his brother, some of the old soldiers that had barbershops in Philadelphia, she was a very strong sister, brother. She was a loyal sister. She was a good mother to all her children. She kept the nation afloat. Because when she ran the nation while he was locked up in Maryland prison, it was only about 2 or 3, or maybe at the most, 350 or 400 members. And that was all senior citizens. Betty Shabazz said that. Malcolm brought in all the major players. Malcolm brought in all the street hustlers, all the musicians, Joe Tex and all of them. Malcolm brought them in.
Got it. Okay.
I'm going to give Malcolm his credit. He brought the nation all the membership that they had. In the late 50s, after he came home, up until he passed 12 years, 13 years later, Malcolm brought him in.
Got it. Okay.
That was the sense of it.
Okay. And where do you think W.D. Farad is actually from, in your opinion, or what you believe?
I want to say, from looking at him, from talking to some of the old brothers out of Chicago and Detroit that was there before they passed, when I used to go out there to the fight, to Tommy fights, I met a lot of the old soldiers that Jeremiah told me to look out for out there when I was out there. When Don did, matter of fact, I met a few brothers. Let me say this. When I was out there for Larry Holmes Tyson, Larry Holmes, Michael, Leon Spinks, that fight was in Detroit. And I met some of the old brothers. They said, from their reaction, they thought Farad, they were told that he was from Pakistan. Right. I don't have no proof on that, but they believe all the older brothers that when I was out there in the early 80s when Larry Port Leon sang, they told me the brother Kathleen, we believe he was from Pakistan. From the knowledge that they had, they thought he was Pakistan. Some of the older brothers, and they were old then.
Okay.
But they was around in the 30s, came up from the South, joined Elijah, Noble Ali. They believe he was from Pakistan.
Okay.
I don't have no concrete proof, but from reliable sources, I would say he was from Pakistan.
Okay. Do you currently believe that he was God?
Now that I understand the wisdom of the Quran, the Hadith, and Sunnah of the Prophet, and him, may peace be upon him and all his companions. No, I believe that he came as a servant, but he was not the last prophet. He wasn't a prophet. He came as a messenger. I would settle on that than saying, no, he was not God. God didn't come in person as man. But we was taught that during that time that he came in person as the lost and found.
So who is he today in 2026 to you, Farad Muhammad?
To me, he was the brother that gave Elijah the tools to wake the black man and black woman up. Because we wasn't ready for Islam, the real Islam. We had to be cleaned up. Elijah cleaned us up. He said that. He told us a lot of times in Chicago on Savior's Day, I didn't come and teach Islam. I come to clean you up. One will come after me and take you into the real Islam. A lot of people didn't catch it when he said that. He said, I come to clean you up. Get you off the pork, the wine, the liquor, and the fornication. That's what he said many times. Especially in Savior's Day address 2 years before he passed. Savior's Day 73, he had the theology of time. If you watch it, he brought a lot of white people on stage.
Got that. So do you think W.D. Farad was just a man? Like a preacher, or was he like kind of like a famous preacher? Is that what you consider W.D. Farad today?
I consider him a guy that brought a message that was needed for the black man in the wilderness of North America. You got to remember, he come from Pakistan. He knew the religion, but he knew he couldn't give us the real religion at that time.
Right.
So he doctored it up. He doctored it up, and Elijah took it and from Islam and changed it to the nation of Islam.
Right. Yeah. So I understand that. So that's what I'm asking you. Do you think that he was just like kind of like a preacher, like in 2026? Would you consider him a parallel to a preacher?
I would consider him more as an Islamic professor.
Islamic professor. Okay. Got it. Okay. Who would you consider Elijah Muhammad in 2026?
I consider him as a guy that came at a time that the black man and woman in America need to be cleaned up. And you got to remember, he was a Baptist preacher from Sandersville, Georgia anyway, when he got to Detroit. He was already a Baptist preacher before he heard Farad Muhammad.
Got it. Okay. Now, did you believe in the will when you was in the Nation of Islam? Did you believe that Elijah Muhammad was on the wheel?
Let me tell you this, friend. You know all the different kind of Muslims in the nation. You got to remember, I came out of my family. My uncles, all of them come out of Chicago. They was Garvin night. See, and they was Masons and Elks. My father and them, all them plumbing porters, they was Elks and Garvin night.
Got it. Okay. Similar to Malcolm and his father and his wife. His mother and father. Yeah. Okay.
Any questions coming, Fred?
Not yet. But shout out to Phantom Brawler, man. It's been a minute, man. What up, Magnus? Appreciate you, dog. It's been a long time, right? Yeah. Mr. Muhammad got me back out here in these streets, man.
Man. Yeah. We gotta go to the streets, man, once in a while.
Yeah.
You go to the gym every day.
Yeah.
With my niece and nephews. So you got to come to the streets and show love to the people.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we definitely gonna do that. Yeah, we definitely gonna do that, man. But we got to talk about what the people are here for, man. And we just getting people in the building, man. But Lamont Roach, Zepeda.
Disappointed last night. I wasn't there, but my people was there, and it was disappointing last night. I'm trying to figure out, because Bob had a security call me on Friday and told me that him and Bob was going. I wonder why him and Bob went, unless they trying to make a fight with one of their guys. They said him and Bob went to the fight. I know Bob matchmaker, Brad Goodman, was at the weigh-in, because I think they're going to use my that was on the card. But they tell me, I talked to Sam, him and his crew was there. But you said something a few months back, man, maybe 6-7 months back, that when Roach got that last draw, you said the first draw he got, he should have left. The last draw, you said he should leave and go on. That was a bad fight last night. He got beat up last night.
Mm-hmm.
From people that was there, I watched some of it, but he was more disheartened for that fight last night. I could see it in his face at the weigh-in. He just wasn't there like he was for Roach and the kid in Texas that he fought. What's your perception of him?
Yeah, I agree with you. He just wasn't good enough. He just simply wasn't good enough. The training wasn't good enough. The type of fighter that his dad created just simply wasn't good enough. A single punch counter puncher just ain't gonna work, against a high volume, highly skilled fighter.
I didn't know he was that skilled, friend. Until last night.
Exactly. I didn't know Zepeda was that skilled until last night either. Had no clue, And
Bernard had mentioned to me about a year ago. I bumped into Bernard. He said, "OG, watch Zepeda. He gonna make some noise for me and Oscar." I said, "Yeah, Bernard, you always say that." And I hugged Bernard and kept walking. I hugged Bernard and his daughter and kept walking. But he showed me Bernard. When I said that over a year ago, I bumped into him. He said, "Man, you and your guys watch Zepeda." I said, "Bernard, this guy, he just big." I didn't know he was that busy coming into last night.
Yeah.
You know what I thought going last night, Fred? And you may agree or disagree. I thought he was a tough Mexican kid that Oscar and Bernard put in position to get a shot. But from what I saw last night, he gonna get quite a few more shots down the road.
Man, he's good, and he's good for TV.
And he got the title last night. Fred, he definitely, if they do it right, Bernard and Oscar do it right, you just said the word out of my mouth, he's gonna be a TV darling.
Yeah, he's made for TV. His style, 100 punches, and if you accurate, and oh man, I definitely want to see him fight again. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing him fight again. He would make me, like, if they announce his fight and it's free, I'll definitely watch him. I'll plan my Saturday evening around watching him because I know what I'm gonna get. It's like Marco Antonio Barrera. Like who no one missed the Marco Antonio Barrera fight. Like man, you know what you getting, dog. Like it's gonna be a spectacle.
Yeah.
So
let me ask you a question.
Yes.
On Zepeda, where do you think Oscar and Bernard should go next?
Well, they got a lot of options. Remember, now all the guys are on the zone. So it's endless amounts of guys at 135. What I would love to see him fight, you know who I want to see him fight? I want to see him fight Gary Russell, the older Gary Russell, the older brother. I want to see him fight him. I want to see him fight a southpaw, a highly skilled southpaw that got active hands. Is he on his way out? We'll find out. Is his body preserved? We'll find out. But I would like to see him fight against a guy like Gary Russell, I want to see
You
can Gary Russell
can
handle that
Gary
type
got
of.
anything left?
Say it again.
Can Gary got anything left, Fred?
We'll find out. I mean, he stays. Gary Russell has never been a pound overweight, dog. Like it's crazy. He's one of the few fighters in the history of the sport. Not this era. He's one of the few guys in the history of the sport that don't gain weight in between fights, man. He's always in some type of shape, man. You know, Floyd was the same way too. Every time you saw Floyd, it looked like he was just right on fight weight. You know, all he needed was 2 weeks in camp. so he's one of the few guys, man. And the Gary Russell I know is very disciplined. I haven't seen him or spoken to him in years, obviously, but it would be very interesting to see him.
I haven't seen him since that night he lost the title in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him. But Fred, you think that would be a TV attraction? Him and William Zepeda?
Heck yeah. Gary Russell, oh yeah, for sure. Anybody in the chat got anybody want to see Zepeda fight? But yeah, I would love to see Zepeda fight at 135 against a guy like that, man, for sure. Who else is at 135? Maybe a Leo Santa Cruz come out of retirement.
You think Gary Russell will be more effective, Fred, at 35?
I mean, it's gonna cost you, but it's worth it though. Like, it's worth it, man. Listen,
you think now? I think if he's gonna say goodbye to the game and start training fighters, I would agree with the William Zepeda fight. If he's gonna hang around and try to get one more major payday, I think he could get a couple tune-ups and then close the door with William Zepeda. Now, I would agree with that, to go right to Zepeda, 6 weeks and then go right to Zepeda. I don't think that would be good for him. A tune-up or two, then go to Zepeda? Yes, I would agree with that, and I would support that. But to do 6 weeks in camp and then DC the Big Bear and go straight to Zepeda, I think you get beat up.
Man, listen, everybody wins if Gary Russell fights that guy. Everybody wins. Come on, dog. No one's a loser in that fight. The fans, man, listen. No, you're right. But Gary Russell is not in position where he can get a tune-up fight. He's not in position. If he was in that position, then he would be fighting. You know what I'm saying? He ain't fighting. You know, so he's not in that position.
He ain't fighting because of Hollywood charade don't want him to fight.
Oh, Hollywood charades did a doozy on his career. For those of you who don't know, Mr. Muhammad calls PBC the Hollywood charades. Continue.
Had him fighting ice skate rings in Death-Haney, Pennsylvania.
Man,
what the hell was that?
Man,
that was crazy.
Come on, dog. Come on, man.
Sam them didn't even come in for that.
Yeah. Sam them didn't even come in for that. Hey, yeah. So, and they got Muratala moving up. You know who that is? From Top Rank. Yeah.
Yeah, he mentioned him to me.
Oh, somebody said in the chat, Turkey Al-Sheikh wanted to make Zepeda versus Andy Cruz.
Andy Cruz?
Yeah, you know Andy Cruz. He's the Keyshawn Davis rival to beat him in the Olympics.
Yeah. But let me say this, bro. Turkey Al-Sheikh, may Allah bless him with his health problems. He just want to make good fights now and see where it goes. Now, I don't know how good Andy Cruz is, who beat the kid in the amateurs. I don't know if Oscar and Bernard would make that at this time. They might make it down the road. But I think they are going to milk that title, get him a couple nobodies in the top 10, and let him get a couple paydays, then put him in for a lot of money. That's what I think how Bernard and Oscar think from knowing both of them and knowing Bernard most of all his life. I know he got that street mentality. He was thinking about the numbers first, the small numbers to get himself right and get the kids right, and then go for all the marbles.
Right.
How would you do it, friend?
I would put him on a if he's going to fight a top 10 guy, I see if I can put him as the co-main event for a Canelo fight, you know, or he should be the co-main event for a David Benavidez fight or a Canelo fight if he's going to fight a top 10 guy. If he's going to fight like a Gary Russell, he needs his own main event, right? But, or I mean, even that could be a co-main event, man. Y'all need to start campaigning and champagning. Gary Russell versus Zepeda. That is, man, listen. Man, that fight would be so goddamn good. That fight would be so good, man. Listen.
Here's the point. Will Austin Bernard make it?
For sure.
That's the point.
Listen, they ain't got no power in this situation. They ain't got no power.
I don't think he's Oscar's fighter. See, Oscar can get more money for Andy Cruz than he can get for Gary Russell.
How can he get more money for Andy Cruz?
Because Churchill, she can put up more money. You know, Hollywood Charade got no money to put up.
None of them got money. That's why they all on one network. If they had their own money, then Oscar would be doing his own.
But Churchill, he got the money though.
Yeah.
Nice. When it comes to that money, it's what he want to see personally.
Right.
And you said he brought up Andy Cruz. So if he brought up Andy Cruz, I'm pretty sure him or his people done reached out to Austin Bernard or Eric Gomez. They done reached out for them three. Right. Those are three runs that runs Golden Boys. I'm sure he done reached out for somebody.
Nah, you're right.
So ain't nobody reach out to the Hollywood Charade for Gary Russell. Now his name is unchecked because me and you just put it out there, 2 seasoned boxing guys. Mm-hmm. But if they're gonna listen to it, the problem, we know that make a good tune-up fight for him, a former champ of the world. But will the Hollywood Charade be reasonable and don't fight yourself with an old fallen former champ of the world?
Yo, you know what they just said? Abdullah Mason versus Zepeda. Ooh, Lord, Jesus Christ. Hey.
Let me say this.
Come on, man. Yes. I love it. I love it. Go ahead, Mr. Muhammad.
Let me say this. You know, JP is my guy. JP is with Bob. I don't think, I know Austin Bernard would make it, but that's a fight that Austin Bernard would make down the road. They won't make it in the next 6-7 months. They will make it down the road. It's a good fight, like you said, Fred.
That's not a good fight. That's a great fight. That's a great fight.
It's whatever you want to call it, down the road. But it's not a fight they can make right now. Because you got to understand, Bob, all them other guys around, they boxing wannabe, but Bob is a boxing guy. Mm-hmm. He know the game. He know the structure. He's a Jew. He know the numbers that can be made and produced down the road. The numbers that both of them guys will want and they cancer want, they have to make this fight, promote this fight, and create this fight. What's your conception? Since you brought it up, how would you suggest that JP and Bob make this fight with Bernard and Oscar? What would your suggestion be? Since you brought it up now, I'm going to listen to you. I want our public to listen to you. How would you suggest that JP and his team and Bernard and Oscar make this fight because they got waiting some paper?
Well, like I just mentioned, they have no control.
Craig, we ain't talking about control. They control the fighters because they got the fighters under contract.
Technically, but they ain't got nowhere to put them. Everything is contingent upon DAZN and Turkey Al-Sheikh.
But listen.
Because listen, if you want one fighter to get on, you got to make sure the other one get on.
We ain't worried about the network. We know the network going to take the fight. We already know that. But I'm coming to the detail, Fred, because you're a corporate guy, you got businesses. How would you suggest, forget about the network for a minute. We'll get to there. Okay. How would you suggest that Bernard and his team, who owns Zepeda, approach JP and Antonio to make the fight? Forget about the network. We know they coming.
Well, listen. He ain't listen. Jay Prince ain't got
no network. I mean, everybody no network.
Okay.
How would you want Bernard and Oscar to approach JP and Antonio?
They ain't gotta approach him. Nah, they ain't gotta approach him. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't got no power. Jay Prince ain't got no power. He ain't putting on no fights. He ain't got no TV deal. Jay Prince is not in a position of power. He's in a position of conversation. You know,
but
like
listen, Fred, you keep talking about power. I'm talking about the fighters itself. How can they get both fighters to agree to fight, Fred? That's what I'm asking you. Stop talking about network.
I just told you it's easy to make the fight. They just pay them. I don't understand I don't understand how that fight can be hard to make.
It's not going to happen, Fred. It's not going to happen.
I would agree it's likely that it's not going to happen. I would agree with you. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you.
I think that Zepeda, if he moved to 40, and I don't know if Ryan can still make 40, but I would like to see him and Ryan better. I think him and Ryan would sell better than him and Abdullah Mason.
Ryan who? Garcia?
Yeah.
Ryan will never make 140 again.
I'm just saying, I don't know.
Nah, he will never make 140 ever again. You know, he won a couple more fights. Man, listen. Abdullah Mason, Gary Russell. Those should be the only two names off the top of my head right now that Zepeda should be fighting next. That's it. Styles make fights. It's gonna be somebody's getting knocked down, someone's getting lumped up. It's gonna be high volume punching. People's getting hit. Oh man, that's a perfect mix for TV, man. You know, and Gary Russell right now is very affordable. He hasn't fought in a couple years. Very, very affordable. So
yeah, he's definitely affordable. Somebody should give him a fight. He's definitely affordable, Fred. I think they can get him between 50. I think if they're off the Hollywood to raise 100, I think the Hollywood to raise would take 100 for Gary Russell.
100,000?
Yeah.
Nah, you ain't paid. Nah, you gonna get paid a little more than that. I mean, he's
Fred,
probably.
You say he ain't fought. Fred, has he fought since he lost the title?
I don't think so. Yeah. So someone mentioned in the chat, Mob mentioned in the chat, Kid Austin. Me personally, I don't trust Kid Austin. I don't trust him. I don't trust his dad. I don't trust him.
You don't trust who?
Kid Austin. Do you know who that is?
No, who's that?
He's a Golden Boy fighter. He's just not reliable. You know, remember he was supposed to fight. He was supposed to fight.
I know who this
Shakur. He's supposed to fight Shakur Stevenson over there in Saudi Arabia, and he pretended he was sick and this and that, and it was just wasted the fans' time.
Well, they didn't give him no money up front, so he
Yeah.
can pull up.
Yeah. What's up, Knowledge? Hey, Knowledge born our lives in the building. Yeah, man. Yeah, so Gary Russell, Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason is probably gonna do one more fight down there in Cleveland. And that's it.
I think that he's JP's second coming. I think Shakur is at the end of the road. The Davis boys, you don't know what will happen with them two nuts.
So what do you mean Shakur is at the end of the road? What does that mean?
I say he's 32 years old.
Shakur Stevenson is 32?
Gonna be 32.
Really? That's interesting.
The clock is ticking. He done had his one major payday with Telefimo in New York. I don't think JP will put his two fighters against each other. I don't think he will make him an Abdullah Mason.
He's 29. He's 29.
Somebody said he was 32. A guy from Newport told me they're 32. I don't know what he is. Don't care. See, I care less. I ain't eating from that table.
Yeah, he's 29. Shakur Stevenson and Abdullah Mason would never, and Keyshawn Davis will never fight each other, man.
You don't know, Chris.
That's my brother. That's my brother. You know, that's...
If the numbers right, listen. People said that Simon Brown and Maurice Blacker wouldn't fight. They grew up together. Two Jamaicans grew up in the slums together of Jamaica and the slums of D.C. But when Butch and Don put that money together, the wives made them part. They listen, we got kids, got to eat. Y'all can be friends tomorrow. We can eat at the other house tomorrow. But we got to get this money.
Right.
And that's what happened. That's what happened on the undercard of Mike Tyson, Razor Ruddy, too. I made that fight.
You made what fight?
I had to argue with the two fighters. When I got to the wives, I said, y'all got babies. They got to eat. They said, you right, brother captain. Let us talk to our husband. And then 2 days later, they told Butch, we had Maurice Blocker. I said, Maurice, you got to do this for your children, man. Stop that friendship. Don't pay no bills. And plus, you got a little tax problem. And when Bush showed him the tax problem he heard him sign for the fight. he was beating Simon Brown. Simon Brown caught him with that old Jamaican overhand right in the 10th round. But that was a hell of a fight, man. And I left Vegas feeling good with stuff pockets. So Don and Bush took care of me that night. Had about 4 girls on the hip. Should have seen me that night, Fred.
I should have saw you?
You should have saw me that night.
What year was that, man?
Fred, I can't remember what year it was. I think it was 91 or 92. It was the rematch on the undercard Tyson Ruddy 2.
So was that in Atlantic City or Vegas?
That was in Vegas.
Okay.
Slim Robinson, the late trainer of Tim Witherspoon, zooming us all under the trainer of champions, he brought me in. He said, man, get it done. I'm training Razor Ruddy. He said, I want you to camp with me. So we went to, I got Butch, okay, we went to camp with Razor Ruddy. Maurice Blocker was in camp with Razor Ruddy. We was on undercard. Yes, Simon Brown, the former champ of the world.
Right. Real quick. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
No, I was going to ask you, did someone ask, did you know someone by the name of Big Rob from Philly? He managed.
Big Rob, I just saw Little Rob in New York at the Zanizias Booth Anderson fight. I knew Big Rob real well. I brought him in the nation back in the day. I brought him in. Yes, I do. Yes, I know Big Rob real well. I talk to his son once a week and his granddaughter.
Oh, okay. Who is Big Rob? Who is Big Rob, by the way?
Okay, let me tell you who Big Rob was. Big Rob was a broker.
What's his full name? What's his full name?
Brother Rob, I think it was Rob 26X Murray. I think the X was 26X.
Rob 20X Murray.
Rob, I think it was 20X Murray. And if you check the records, him and Fareed Ahmed was Bernard's first manager. When Bernard was with Butch Lewis, they was his manager. When Bernard first come home, He was Bernard's manager, and he was another fight out of Pittsburgh that fought the Klitschko's. He was their manager. I saw Lil Rob last week, a couple weeks ago, back in June, a couple months ago, in New York at the Booth Ennis fight. I saw the son. Yes, I do know Big Rob. The guy that just asked you to ask me that, Fred, where he from? Philadelphia?
I assume so. He didn't say where it was from, but he was just
Yeah,
curious.
he asked all these questions. That cash app ain't ringing, y'all.
Well, the Cash App is SILENTHEROS. If you guys want to support Mr. Muhammad, man, feel free to send it over, man. And
Because me and Baba Shop Fred giving y'all this wisdom. I'm giving you a history on the nation. I'm giving you history on Big Rob. Me and Big Rob want y'all to push for Gary Russell to get another payday.
Oh man. So El Rayo's gonna end up fighting El Rayo Valenzuela is gonna end up fighting Shakur in his next fight.
Who cares what Shakur fight or not?
Really? Why?
He's bored. Fred, he's boring. Anytime you got 2 or 3 people, 1,000 people in your own hometown walk out, you know you're boring.
Nah, according to him, we don't know boxing.
Listen, I've been in boxing longer than he's been alive. But yet he knows boxing.
Yeah, he knows boxing.
He can't spell boxing.
He said to Shannon Sharp, he like, man, y'all don't know boxing. It's the art of getting hit and not getting hit. That's what he said.
Shannon Sharp, Shannon Sharp's crazy. Shannon Sharp, he don't know nothing about boxing. He better than know about the game he plays.
Shannon Sharp is a personality, man. He does great. Like he's a very talented personality.
He does what he does
in his social
in his
issues.
own lane.
Yeah.
Saying he see certain guys, Fred. I learned in the street, the code of the street, stay in your own lane. I never was in the dope business. My lane was used furniture and the number game. I never got in my lane. I never got out of my lane. When you get out of your lane, you get your head cracked or you get fucked up in a bit of dangerous lane. Stay in your lane. That's the only problem I got with Shannon Sharp. Stay in your lane. Bringing fighters on, bring on more football players because that's your lane.
Right. So you mentioned, we're gonna get back in the box, but you mentioned the numbers game. What's a typical day for a numbers runner? By the way, my grandfather had a numbers joint, so you know. But I was he passed away when I was 5, so I didn't get a chance to have conversations. My father's father, not my mother's father.
Yeah.
Go ahead, continue.
Yeah. Uh-huh. 3 words. So Fred, let me ask you this. A runner gets percentage, Fred, of what he collects.
Right.
A runner gets position of what he bring in, Fred.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It depends on, okay, say on who the number sentence is. Okay, say you call me and you think, say the first number out from Africa, it's a 2. And the guy come to you and say, give me $45 on the second number. That runner is going to get $45. He's going to get $5 from that 45. If the number come out, that one come out, he's going to get $10 off the hit. You see what I'm saying?
So if you bet, so how much did you typically get paid? So let's say you put $5 on a number. What's the payout for $5?
Number $5 today or during my era?
In your era.
Okay, Fred, if I put $5 on a number, $5 and 6 to 1.
Oh, it's
It's
6 to
another
1.
good.
6 to 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Add
$30.
that up.
$30.
Huh?
$30.
No, it's more than $30. Add it up. It's $5 and 6 to 1 on the number, not on the lead or parlay, on the number, Fred. On the whole number.
Yeah, so how much is that?
That's over 3,000.
6 to 1 on $5?
Yeah.
6 to 1 is $30.
No, it's not.
Because you times it by the number. 6 times 5 is $30.
No, not on the whole number, Fred. Come on, man.
I don't understand it. So you got to teach it to really, I'm being really sincere. I'm not being
Fred,
facetious like I normally am or sarcastic.
I ain't got Fred, 6 to 1 on the whole number, Fred.
I don't know what a whole, so tell me what a whole number is.
Okay. Let me tell you something, Fred. If I put $1 on the number,
right,
6 to 1, that's $600, Fred.
$1?
Yeah, 600. That's 600.
That's 100 to 1.
No, that's 601, Fred. 6 to 1, it's $100. $600. If you put $1 on it, Fred, I ain't got to go through this with no numbers, bro.
No, I don't know why you're getting frustrated, and I don't.
No, because I'm telling you how the number racket go, bro.
Okay,
you keep talking about something else.
Okay, so what's a whole number? Explain to me what a whole number is.
When you pick 3 numbers, Fred.
So you pick 3. So if you get so let me hear you. So you can get paid for getting one number right.
Okay, Fred.
Here's what I know. I'm gonna tell you what I know. So because now you're not only talking to me, so you're talking to a whole completely different generation. We don't do numbers. We go to Vegas. We play bingo. Like
I ain't got to explain that in this generation. Let them go to Vegas and figure it out.
No, but I don't know why you're getting frustrated. We're getting you're teaching.
I'm in the Boston business, not the number business. I shouldn't have mentioned that to you. I shouldn't have mentioned no number business. But you always want me to explain something to somebody. Listen to me closely, please.
No, I'm going to. Okay, now first let me ask the question. First, let me ask my question, and it's going to. Okay, now here's what I know about the numbers game. It's the last race at the track, first, second, third, right? Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right or wrong?
I'm listening.
Okay, now, so let's say the number 2 horse comes in first, the number 5 horse comes in second, and the number 6 horse comes in third. So the number of the day is 2, 5, 6, right?
Okay.
Now,
right there.
Okay, thank you.
To you.
Yes, sir.
Right there.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
If somebody got $1 on that and they got $2.56 for $1 and they got a box combination, they're gonna get $6. If they say if I go to Spanish Raymond uptown and say, give me $2.65 box $1, I give them $6. If $6.25 come out, I'm gonna get $600. You follow me?
Yes, I get it. So
that's for the whole number. Now, Fred, I can put $5 on a lead. I can put $50 on a lead on the 2.
Yes.
To come out first and get $300 or $400 if I put 50. If I put $5, I'm gonna get 40. If I put $10, I'm gonna get 80. You see what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now, say 526 come out, and I boxed it for $2, I'm gonna get $1,200.
Got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Do y'all got that now? So pray won't worry me to death about spending no numbers. Yeah. Y'all young bucks like Vegas, Atlantic City, and Reno.
Right.
And all these local casinos in your respective city.
Right.
Now you got it, pray.
No. Now, what does boxing the number in mean?
A boxing the number, pray, means that you cover the whole numbers. Say, I'm explaining it to you. Because that's eating up time, and I like that. Say we're going to do the number you just called, 256. If I put If I put $12, if I box it for $2, I got to give the number under $12. If it comes $6.25 or $2.65, I still got it. I still got it for $2. So I'm gonna get $1,200. Either way it goes. If I play 2 526 and it comes 625 and I got it in the box, I still got the number.
I got it. So, but it costs you more than $2 to box it in. So let me ask you this. Yeah, I'm understanding it now. So now, if you want the box the number 2 in, how many? If each bet is $1, right? How many times do you got to pay $1 to box it in? Just the number 2.
Oh, you talking about the single number?
Yeah, the single number.
You can play a 2 across the board. You can say, I like for the number to be 2 anything. I like for the number today to have a 2 in it. You can bet 100 or 200 across the board. That a 2 gonna come out. If you like a 2 in the number, the first 3 numbers, you can bet $100 or $50 across the board.
Got it.
If the 2 come out for $100, you're good. 6-1.
Got it.
For $100, you good.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? That's how the number game goes, man.
Okay, so you ran your own numbers game, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Okay, let me tell you what I did, so you won't ask me 1,000 questions.
Yes, go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, Fred. When I was booking numbers, the small numbers I checked. The big bets I edged them off to big opponents because I ain't want to hit my bankroll. Okay, Fred. Say your cousin come to me and she want Black Woman, which was $7.25. In the dream book, you know how them old ladies up time when you growing up had them dream books.
Mm-hmm.
So say one of your cousins or one of my aunts like Black Woman, which is dream book, $7.65. Okay. Now if one of them old ladies say, well, I'm gonna take a chance, Brother Chapman, I'm gonna put $5 on it. Now, sometimes if I don't feel that it's gonna hit, I would keep the whole number, or I would keep $2 of it and give give somebody else $3. If it hit, I'm only responsible for a $2 hit, and whoever I edge the number off is responsible for the other $3. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can edge it off.
Mm-hmm. No, I get it. And so every morning, because you had payphones and home and landline. So how did you? So let's say you had 100 customers, right? So let's say you had 100 people in your neighborhood that played numbers, right? What time did they have to give you the numbers by?
Listen, I would stop taking prayers. Me personally in Philadelphia, when I had my furniture stores and my little small corner stores, I would stop taking numbers at 2:30 because the first number came out like 3 or 3:10. 2:30, I wouldn't take no more betting.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I wouldn't take no more betting.
Got it, man. What's up, Struggle Boxing? Appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. So that's good to know, man, because now how did you, so they would come into your store and give you your numbers and pay?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
I had people would beat me, and I would call them back. They say, "Yeah, put this in, old lady." Now, I would walk through the bars of North Philly, West Philly, South Philly, Germantown. I would make my rounds. Now, when I was in camp with a fight or something, as I got big in boxing, I gave my number book to my uncle.
Right.
Because they had retired from the railroad and school board and stuff as janitors. I gave them something to keep hustling. But as I got big in boxing, I got out of the number game. Because I
Right.
didn't need the number game.
Right.
I was getting too much money running camps.
Right. Right.
I went on the road with BB or Bobby Bland for 4 or 5 weeks. I would tell my uncle, we about to still take the number. All that hustle is yours.
Right. 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 No, no, that makes a lot of sense now. You're making a lot of clarity. So you just would trust people because you don't wire people money in 1985. So if one of your guys say, "Can you put $10 for Mrs. Robinson?" You would just write it down and then go collect the money later.
Yeah. Listen. But everybody, let me tell you how I did it, Chris.
Yes.
Because that's all over. The feds know about it, I can talk about it. Now, when I was doing it, I had a lot of bars I would walk through, round through. A lot of bartenders. I would see, hey man, hey chap, give me my number for tomorrow. I said, give me a piece of paper and then write it down. I would put all the slips in my book. When I get home, I'd go to my young girl's house. I would say, add all this up, log this for me. And I had people that would call me and say, so-and-so, Miss Mosley hit. I said, what old Miss Mabel hit for? $1. I said, call her and tell her to come to the Bamboo. I'll be in the Bamboo by 7 o'clock.
So what's the Bamboo? What's the Bamboo?
It was a bar. It was a bar called the Bamboo.
Gotcha. Thank you.
On Columbia Avenue. I said, tell Miss Mosley to come. I'm about a fried chicken sandwich, and I got a little church donation for her. Mm-hmm. On the phone, I said I would say I got something for the church. She would know that she hit.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
So all them old church ladies in North Philly love me. I used to take care.
All right, now, what's the average day? How many people are you servicing in an average day in a numbers game?
When I was really rolling with all my furniture stores, I told you I made money in the furniture business. I told you that already. I ain't going through that. I told you I made more money in the store. Fred, I had a lot of people writing for me. I had people would call me and give me their number. I would keep them. I would add them all. It was a lot of work, Fred.
Oh, I know it's a lot of work. That's why I'm at. So how many people would you say? 25 people, 50 people a day?
Fred, I was collecting over 100 numbers 2 or 3 times a day. Remember, Fred?
Wow.
I took the night number and the day number.
Oh, I didn't know it was a night number and a day number. I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Fred, you ain't been uptown. You've been in California too long. You know they had a night number uptown.
Oh, man. So what track is the night number?
Well, the night number, it came from Yonkers,
mm-hmm.
and the day number came from Aqueduct.
Okay. I know Yonkers very well. not because I've never been there, but I'm saying like I know that's been a conversation. So like when you hang around your uncles and all the older people as a kid.
Yeah. Okay. The number game is over. Let's go back to boxing now. It's another number.
Yeah, but this is a cool conversation. I've never had. I know nothing. So all I know is I'm gonna talk to my aunts. You've inspired the conversation with my aunts. My aunts are still alive. My aunts are in their 60s and 70s, and my grandfather's daughters, and sons. So I want to ask him about them running numbers and what they knew and what was their. So I'm gonna have a follow-up conversation because I'm very interested in this because I only grew up in conversation. Like I was too young before when I left. So my grandfather died when I was in kindergarten. So I'm very interested in this because it reminds me of my childhood. So I got to call my aunts this week. Back in the boxing, Keyshawn Davis ducks Death-Haney. What you say?
Again, let me say this, bro. He's an idiot. I always said he was an idiot.
Who's he?
Keyshawn Davis.
Thank you.
Now, my personal opinion, knowing JP, I think he done got too big. He ain't listen to JP. First of all, you forced the purse bid. You thought you was going to get more in the purse bid. So Top Rank won the purse bid. Teleprimo, he registered 2.5 for the purse bid. Okay, Top Rank won it for 8.5. Okay, his percentage is $2.5 million. He turned that down. He should have took the $3 million of that bill opening. What's your perception on that, Chris?
I think Keyshawn Davis, one, needs to slow down. Literally slow down. If he slows down and be intelligent, please be intelligent. Calm the hell down. If he calms down and learns, learn. You get what I'm saying? Like he's moving.
You can't learn what you've never been taught.
But that's why he needs to slow down. He needs to
slow down. He still ain't gonna learn, Fred, because he wasn't taught nothing. If you ain't, the scripture said the child is only good as the parent.
I agree.
That's the scripture.
I'm in total agreement with you. And I thought he thought he was gonna get more in the purse bid. And I genuinely believe, I don't know. I think Jay Prince told him not to take the $3 million. You know, I think it was, let me say, I think it was a mutual agreement not to take the $3 million, because Jay Prince makes the phone calls, right? He's the manager, so he's talking from manager to manager. And I think, as you alluded to, it was just dumb. I don't think he's ever got $3 million for fighting in his life.
But listen,
yes,
if JP, my dear friend, out of that third ward of Houston, Texas, if he did that, I don't think JP know how the first bid go. I don't think he would turn down $3 million and go to first bid and think that Top Rank going to give him more than Bill was going to give him. Top Rank offered him $500,000 less than what Bill Haney offered him from the door. So he lost.
Right.
Now he turned down the fight. I think the WBO should drop him from the ratings. What's your perception on taking him out the rating for refusing the fight when he puts hard for the purse bid?
Yeah.
How you think the WBO should handle it, Fred?
The devil is a lie. Some people talking in the comment section about our old show.
They talking about the show, but they ain't donating nothing.
Okay, if you guys want to donate, it's up to them, man. I'm not forcing them to do anything.
I'm saying you gotta keep putting it out there.
Okay.
Show some love for the captain. I'm gonna stop coming on.
Every time
I just call you directly and don't do nothing. And check on you and your kids.
Oh man, now you turn into an old man. Now you turn into an old man. You trying to take your ball. Now you like, get off my lawn. Get off my yard. You ain't got no gate in front of your house, and you mad at the kids next door kicking the ball in your yard. Oh, Papa's. Oh, come on, man. Come on, old man. Come on, old man. You want to?
Ain't no question come in, Fred.
No. So if you guys want to
about Keyshawn,
yeah, that's why they're here. They want to hear about Keyshawn. But before that, I'm gonna again remind them, if you guys want to contribute, feel free to look in the comment section. SILENTHEROS. There it is, and you can hit me in the Cash App, and I will gladly send this to Mr. Muhammad, and he'll have a good time with it. So feel free to donate to Mr. Muhammad. As soon as you send it, I'll send it literally send it right over to him within 5 seconds of you sending it to me. And but anyways,
Let me ask you this question.
Yes.
Keyshawn.
Yes.
Now, both of them guys is cool with me. And they cool with my son and grandson. JP, my guy, and Crawford, my guy. Do you think Keyshawn Davis, I love JP and Terrence Crawford. Do you think he would have been better if he stayed with Terrence Crawford? Or he's better now that he went with my brother JP and that Rapalot crew down there in that third ward of Houston?
100% better with Terrence Crawford. 100%.
What makes you say that, my brother?
My brother, you ain't got to set me up, but anyways, but it's it's fun though. It's fun though. It's fun. What I will say about Keyshawn Davis with Terrence Crawford, one, just at the top was obvious. Terrence Crawford has more cachet now. He has more power in the game right now. You know, everybody wants to see Terrence Crawford. They want Terrence Crawford to fight everybody. You know, if Terrence Crawford could fight two guys in one day, they would want that. You know, if you got a question, feel free to ask and donate to Mr. Muhammad, man. Donate to Mr. Muhammad, man. Anyways, Silent Heroes in my Cash App, SILENTHEROS, and feel free to ask the question and slide Mr. Muhammad, man, so he can eat from. He want to know if he can eat from your table. All right, now
eat from your table, my God, great.
Now,
Okay.
now, let me finish this complete thought. One, two. I don't believe boxing and the streets go hand in hand. I don't know how heavy Jay Prince's hand is currently in the streets. That's something I don't know. I've heard that his son has been involved in some things, and we'll find out when they go to court in November. I'm not going to speculate now. I'm gonna let the court documents speak for themselves, so I can be factual. So I think you need a guy who's never drank, never smoked, and is at the top of boxing. You know, everywhere Terrence Crawford goes, the cameras go. The cameras aren't following Jay Prince, and I don't believe Jay Prince. I think Jay Prince has more experience than him being a manager, obviously. One, and then two, I'll say this. Andre Ward's wife said his first deal was a terrible deal with Jay Prince. And Jay Prince may still be doing them bad deals. I don't know. You know, I haven't interviewed Keyshawn Davis. I haven't spoken to anyone. But if any fighter want to come on and holler at me, man, any manager want to come on and holler and have conversations with, we'll be here next Sunday. If you want to holler at Leon Muhammad and I, you want to come on and talk, and you know, feel free to come on. You know what I mean? We can do it. But yeah. Terrence Crawford.
Let me say this, not defending JP, who's my dear friend out of that third ward, down there with Roy Palmer and them in Houston, Texas. Terrence Crawford, who I love his grandmother, Ohio, Nebraska. I think, on my knowledge and wisdom, he should have stayed. He should have kept his word to the late Sweet Pea Purnell Whitaker, and went with the Duba. And went with Cassie Duba. Because it was a mom and pop operation, he would have been structured. He wouldn't have been all that crazy stuff, fighting after no fight because his brother lost. I'm saying that I think he would advance better, became a better star with Cassie Duba. Not taking nothing away from JP, who's my dear friend, and I love Terrence and his grandmother, and his father's my guy. But coming from their background, coming from Sweet Pea's Project, I think Keyshawn would have been better with Cassie Duba, him and his brother. That's just my perception. The whole overall, even if either one of them was their manager, but I think they would have been better under Cassie than under Bob. That's my perception.
Mm.
I'm not taking nothing away from either one of them, not just skill. But I think attached to him, I think with him and his brother would have been better fighters and better young men because of the Duba structure, because of main event structure. After being with main events with Lou, his brother Carl, and them for over 50 years, I think that would have been a better structure than Top Rank.
Mm.
And coming from the door, Duba would have put that, how you pronounce it? Fred, morality clause.
Yeah, the
Duba would put that in the contract.
Morality clause. Yeah. Morality.
If you act up this clause, you gonna mess up everything.
Right.
Gotta act good in the ring and act good out in the ring. All Duba fighters said that kept Duba fighters in line. All the years I was with main event. So I'm not taking away from both managers, but I think main event would have did a better job with them two brothers than Top Rank and Bob and Brad Goodman, Brad Judgment, them my guys. But it ain't personal. It's always been. That's what I think. Now, what do you think about doing? What do you think about the business?
What I think about what?
Not Crawford, Mason and Keyshawn Davis. If it's about money, do you think, because Top Rank got both fighters, do you think Top Rank would put that on JP's table?
They're in different weight classes, right? 140. One is 140, 147. The other one's 135. So I don't think that fight wouldn't happen. Wouldn't even be close to happening. You get what I'm saying?
Well, we know sooner or later Abdullah Mason gonna move up. We know that.
You think Abdullah Mason to move up right now? So soon?
I think in 6-7 months, he gonna be at least 40.
Really?
Yeah. Fred.
I've never seen him in person. I've never seen him in person.
Fred, I've seen him 4 or 5 times in person. JP the one to introduce me to it. I was in the lobby in New Jersey, just introduced to OG, Old Timer. It's my new protege. I said, all right, Cam. Well, last time I talked to JP in New Jersey. I didn't see him in New York last month. Matter of fact, back in January, I saw Antonio. I didn't get a chance to see JP. It ain't person, Fred, it's business.
Yeah.
So, Fred,
yes.
Have you heard it now? I had a young lady in Vegas yesterday. She said she had lunch with Wilder's mother, that Wilder's mother told her that he's going to fight soon. You heard anything?
He's going to fight who?
He's going to fight soon. He didn't say. She just said that she had lunch with Wilder's mother and another young lady who takes care of Ali's old manager, one of his old managers, Gene Gilroy, that Wilder is going to fight again.
Yeah, he's going to fight Usyk, I heard.
Yes, but Usyk gave up the title.
Don't matter.
So I'm going to reach out for Shelly's secretary tomorrow, the next day. Then I'll know if the fight's going to happen.
I think that'll be...
Fred,
yes, go ahead.
What do you think about that fight, Fred?
I love it. Both men are literally on their way out the door. It's their last career fight. I love it. I love that fight.
Last major... Fred, I think it's the last major fight for either one of them. What do you think?
No, I think if he beats Usyk and Anthony Joshua beats Fury, then we got another big fight.
So if Fury beat Anthony Joshua, Do we see Wilder Fury 4?
No, Wilder's never fighting Fury again. No, he's never fighting Fury again, dog.
Why you say that, Fred?
Oh man, like no, that ain't happening. No way that's happening. You know what I mean? No way that's happening.
If both of them win in fashion, you don't think the boxing power would want it? You don't think the zone would want to do it?
Oh, I mean, yeah, people would pay to see that fight for sure. Of course, people would pay to see that fight, but
where would you take Fred? Where would you take number 4 if it came to that?
Vegas.
Would you do it in Vegas again?
You have to.
No, they didn't do the first one in Vegas.
They did it out here in LA, but it's too much taxes. Too much taxes on that fight, so that they had to leave LA.
So you don't think they should take the second fight back to the Staples Center?
Nah, it's too much taxes. Way too much taxes. It's too expensive. Too expensive to do a big fight here in LA. Not unless you can go to the government, the state government, and be like, hey, can you not allow them to pay their taxes? You know, you could do something like that, but it's just too expensive, man. It's too expensive to do a fight.
And they ain't got one of them casinos out there they can do it at?
Casino?
Yeah. One of them reservations?
It's too small.
I was bringing to the garden.
Too small. Too small.
Is the garden too small for a friend to bring to the garden?
No. The garden is amazing, but I think Indian casino, nah, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work at all. No. That Fury Wilder 4 hypothetically would be a great Vegas fight. It's not going 12. It's going less than everyone knows that fight is going less than 6 rounds. You know, and honestly, they got so much. They got their tire thread is so thin.
Did the third one go 12? Did the third one go 12?
Nah, Wilder got stopped.
He got stopped and the second one and the third one.
Yeah, second one and third one. Yeah.
The second one, he blamed Mark Breland.
Yeah, the second one, he blamed Mark Breland. Yeah, you're right.
Any word on where Mark's at?
No, I saw an Instagram post where he was shadow boxing. You know, it's sad, man. It's sad. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's sad.
You know, I heard he still got money.
I'm sure he
put his money up front.
Yeah, but he don't know. I don't think he's alert, to be honest with you. I don't think
you don't think so, Fred?
No, I don't think so. No, he's shadow boxing the rain and stuff like that. I don't think he's alert enough. Nah, I don't think he's alert enough, man. It's sad.
You think it's all over, Fred?
It's not over for him. He's gonna live. He's healthy. He's healthy. Like he's not however old he is, he's not an unhealthy version of that. He's gonna live a long time.
He's in 60.
He's gonna live a long time. He's very, yeah. You ain't got to worry about that.
I don't think he's punch drunk, Fred. You think?
Yeah, all the fighters are punch drunk. There's just different levels of severity.
So you saying I'm punch drunk?
You're not a fighter.
Yeah, I was a fighter in the 50s and 60s.
Nah, you a player, baby. You a player, baby. You a Jerry Curl player, baby. You a player.
Y'all see how Fred talk to me? I've been in boxing 60 years. A trainer, 8 former world champions. With Ali, with Smoking Joe, with Tim Witherspoon, with Zuma Nelson, Prince Charles Williams, Bobby Chaz. Got all the early opponents for Mike Tyson. and Marvin Frazier and his lovely sister, the Honorable Jackie Frazier. I've been around. I was with the late great Ray Robinson on the end. So Fred, so you saying I'm a player? I'm not punch drunk. I'm a player.
Nah. You ain't.
I ain't no player, man. You say I'm a player because I had a Jerry curl?
You a player, man. You a player. You had the Jerry curl. You had the 4 women on your hip. I should have saw you. You should have saw me that night, Fred. You should have saw me that night. Oh, wait.
Hey, Fred.
Yeah.
The night we won the title, that Jerry curl was shaking and that juice was coming down. Oh, I'm in the bar. Let me tell you this story, Fred. I stepped to Marvin Hagler. I said, Marvin, we want you next. Don't be scared. Come out of retirement and fight Prince Charles at 58. He said, man, I'm retired. I said, Marvin, come on, man. Give me one of them paydays, man. He said, oh, man, you're a street hustler. You can get your own payday. You don't need me. I said, me and Prince Charles need that Hagler payday. And I worried Hagler all night, man. You should get a couple of days and leave me alone. I'm going to bed, man. I'll never get that night. October 29, 1987. At the Hilton Hotel.
It's funny you remember.
I was in my world that night, friend.
Oh,
you should have been there, champ.
You should have been there. Man, I was 7 years old. You would have treated me like I was a little kid, man. Hey, take this $2.
$100 bill. I'll give you $100 bill, friend.
Nah, you know what you would have did? You would have said, man, go get you some potato chips, man. Go get you some potato chips.
I give you $100 bill. Buy your little school. I said, buy your little school girlfriend some potato chips and candy for lunch tomorrow, man.
Hey,
and give your mama $50. I'll give you $100 bill.
Hey, speaking of,
I had them hundreds then, friend.
Hey,
that night, man. Ooh, I was in my world, friend.
Oh man.
October 29, 1987, at the Las Vegas Hilton. When the man said I knew, I jumped up in the ring with Prince Charles bouncing, Jerry curl juice dripping. I was in my world that night, friend.
Hey, by the way, if you guys want to see that, man, it's on YouTube, man. Hey, when was the date? When was the date? Y'all got to go. Y'all got to. Hey, if y'all don't do nothing for the rest of your life, you got to go see. You guys got to go see Professor Crump before Professor Crump. You guys got to go see Mr. Muhammad with a Jerry curl, dog. Oh, man. He had it.
October 29th.
Oh, my gosh. You guys got us.
On the Thursday, 1987, at the Las Vegas Hilton.
Who's fighting?
Top ranked promotion. Prince Charles Williams, Bobby Ches, Tommy Hearn, Juan Rodin, and Michael Nunn against Donnell Knox.
And that was fight number. That was the first fight, right?
That was the first fight with Bobby Ches.
Oh my God! You guys gotta go see this.
The second two fights with Bobby Ches was in Atlantic City.
Oh my gosh! You guys are gonna cry laughing to see Mr. Muhammad in his day.
Oh, they need to donate now and watch the fight later.
Donate now and watch the fight later. So if you guys want to contribute to the
Hall of Fame legend.
To the Hall of Fame legend, man. Go to SILENTHEROS. It's up there in the chat. Just scroll up, hit my Cash App, and I will gladly
let
send it over.
Let me eat from your table because God have been good to you, been good to your children. Let me eat from your table.
My gosh.
Oh, Fred, that night I had fun that night. And the after party, I was dancing to the whisper, and the beat goes on. Jerry curl juice. I sprayed my Jerry curl juice spread. Oh, that was a hell of a night that night, man. Prince Charles was on the dance floor. We were dancing like a nothing. I had the champ on the floor. I had all my guys around it. When we walked in, they say, Champ Leon Muhammad and his new champion, Prince Charles Williams, the new light heavyweight champ of the world. Everybody was hugging me and Prince. I had done it. I had my own champion. And so speaking of Prince Charles, Fred, let me announce this. September 27th, 25th, and 26th, Prince Charles Williams, my late brother-in-law James Black Gold Schuler, and Jackie Frazier Lau will be going into the New Jersey Atlantic City Boxing Hall of Fame. So I'll be in Atlantic City that weekend for Prince Charles, Jackie Frazier, and my brother-in-law, my late great brother-in-law, James Black Gold Schuler, will be going in. Me, Marty, Diaz, and all the Schuler family will be down in Atlantic City that weekend to bring James into the Boxing Hall of Fame. And Prince Charles, William, and Jackie Frazier. Fred, I sent you a copy of a book. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, you didn't send it to me. But talk about it. Feel free to talk about the title.
You got the title. I forgot the title.
You done forgot the title. You didn't tell me the title.
I sent you a copy of
it. No, you didn't text it to me.
Oh, also the World Boxing Bureau for you managers and trainers. I'm the executive supervisor for the World Boxing Bureau. We have 14 world champions now. If you got a fighter want to fight for the title, we got the Continental title, we got the Spanish title, and then we got the World Boxing Bureau light heavyweight title, all kinds of titles. If you want to get in touch with my partner and the president of the World Boxing Bureau, Mr. Al Rahim Burke, you can reach him at 973-876-9169. That's the World Boxing Bureau. Got robes, talks, and everything. But getting back, but please get my book, get your donations in, and go get, as Brother Fred would say, get that fight on YouTube.
you guys got to see this, dog.
Charles Williams.
Hey, it
Bobby
is.
Chad. October 29, 1987, on a Thursday night, a triple hitter. Mm-hmm. The main event, we opened the fight. That's Charles Williams and Bobby Chad for the heavy title.
Hey,
yeah. and Donnell Knox and Michael Nunn. Michael second to Nunn, who just come home a year or so ago. Thank God he's home, got himself together. Fought down in the main event with Tommy Hearns, making history. First 5 titles. Friday against Juan Rodin.
Oh man, you
guys.
That
was a triple hitter that night, sponsored by Top Rank Incorporated.
Man, hilarious. Freaking hilarious. Hey, speaking of old times, and John Ali passed this week.
John Ali went on in there.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear that the rat went on in. How old was the rat? How old was he, Fred? 94?
99, they said. I don't know. 90 something.
He was no fucking good, no way.
He wasn't?
No, he was a rat, man.
Well, tell them.
He crossed Malcolm.
Really?
You know he crossed Malcolm. You interviewed him.
Yeah, but you're not talking to me. You're talking to
He crossed Malcolm. What you want me to say, Fred?
2 days ago. Yeah.
In Philadelphia?
I'll tell you right now. Yep, the New York Times did an article on him.
Send me the article. What did the New York Times say about that? Jacob Hoover rat?
Man, I can't watch it because I can't read it because if anyone has the ability, I'm not a member. He dies at 98. John Ali, Nation of Islam, who clashed with Malcolm X, dies at 98. Yep. Yep, dies at 98, man. Yep. Yeah, man.
98. So he lived 98, 26. So he lived, what, 50 years after Malcolm?
Man, 1965. Yeah. Yep.
John Ali.
Yep, John Ali passed. Yep.
Well, I ain't gonna grieve for him.
Why
it is what it is.
Why do you say he was a rat?
Because he knew he worked with J. Edgar Hoover. Plus, him and Yusuf Shaw called Malcolm a Benedict Honor. He was the Benedict Honor, in my opinion. Only Allah knows best. What did he really do for the nation? He was the national secretary. He was stealing more than anybody else. What did he actually do for the nation? What did he do? He didn't bring nobody in. Malcolm brought everybody in. What did he do, Fred? You talked to him for a couple of hours, didn't you?
I spent the whole day with him.
What did he do?
You said you always tell me you don't talk about what you think. You always talk about what you know. How do you know he stole? What proof do you have that he stole money?
Listen, a lot of brothers said to me, brothers that were secretaries in Chicago before him, said that he was telling every brother else don't wear no fine suit, and he was wearing fine suit, driving Cadillacs and Mercedes. I saw with my own eyes. He ain't had no job. He wasn't getting that paid much as the national secretary. Before no Mercedes or no brand new Cadillac or Lincoln with a drop top. So I understand. It ain't personal with me. It ain't personal with him. So Fred, you know the next big fight on the East Coast.
Wait. I want to.
John Ali gone. He gone.
So I still want to I want to finish this conversation.
Yeah, about what?
Did you have any interactions with John Ali?
I know real well, Fred.
Well, can you substantiate your relationship with him?
What do you want you to substantiate about what, Fred?
You said you knew
What do
him.
you want to know?
It's not
the bottom line. I didn't like the guy. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Nobody out of 12 liked the guy. It ain't nothing to say. None of my crew liked the guy.
Yes, I understand that.
It ain't nothing to statuate. Nobody liked it. Nobody wanted to be around him. So what is there to say?
Can you elaborate on your...
Elaborate on what, my brother?
I'm trying to explain it to you, but you over talking me.
Explain it to me, friend.
I'm just asking plain and simple questions. You said you knew him real well. So give us your dealings with him that allows you to know him real well.
Okay, my dealing is I didn't like him. I didn't trust him. And I stopped being around him when he came to Philadelphia to see his family. He grew up in Philadelphia. That's the bottom line, friend. There ain't no more to say.
But what made you not like him? In addition to you saying he worked for J. Edgar Hoover, obviously something personal happened because you jumping off.
I don't like the guy. I don't remember. I don't like the guy. The bottom line is nobody around me and none of my crew like the guy. What are you grabbing for, Fred?
I'm not grabbing for nothing. The bottom line
is I didn't like the guy.
I know, but you said you knew him real well.
Yeah. I don't like the guy, Fred. That's the bottom line. Move on, my friend.
No, I'm not moving on. Did he steal something from you personally? Did he do something to you personally?
No, I just don't like the guy, Fred.
Okay.
He was no good.
Okay. Did you know him when he was managing? Well, he wasn't managing, but he was working alongside his manager, Herbert Muhammad Ali.
I knew Herbert well.
What was your conversation? Go ahead.
You know what, Fred? Let me say this. I don't like talking about rats and cross-eyed. You always want to know something about how well I know somebody. It doesn't matter how well I know them. But what I will say, that yeah, I knew when him and Herbert was cutting up the money, Bob getting his hunt. I know that whole story before Bob even told you. You got to remember, I was there when they was cutting the money up, giving Ali what they wanted him to have. See, Ali's father, old man Clancy, he never liked that. John Ali or Hubbard. But his son wouldn't listen. His son trusted him. The father never trusted him. And Ali, uncle and them on his father's side, they didn't trust John Ali and Herbert. They tried to get it best to get himself away from it. So Fred, you know the whole story about that money. Then you tell me that Bob told you?
Yeah. So what Bob Arum told me, he said after the fights, they would go in the back with John Ali and Herbert Muhammad, Bob Arum, and whoever else came with them. And they would split the money. He said that they would cut the money up. Now, you have experience because you were in the camps. Did John Ali come down to the camps?
Listen, when John Ali came to the camp, he was with Herbert. In those days, Ali, let me tell you when he stopped coming to the camp. I want y'all to understand this. Now I'm giving y'all something, and y'all ain't making Fred catch up. This is my last question going back to yesteryear. Because y'all ain't making that catch up like blink on Fred's phone. But what I will say, when Ali moved to Cherry Hill, I'm only going to say this once. I ain't have to know why and who. When Ali moved to Cherry Hill and came up directly under number 12, that's when John Ali stopped coming to camp. Because he knew he couldn't control none of Jeremiah's people. Mm-hmm. But as long as Ali was training in New York or Chicago or Newark, John Ali had control because he was with James Shabazz and Yusuf Shaw. But when Ali moved to Cherry Hill, all of them stopped coming around. Even Herbert didn't come around till 3 or 4 days before the fight, because they know that Jerry ran the show and that Jerry guys was on point. I'll put it like that. Now you get the whole picture, Fred?
Yeah, you said Jersey guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. So Moss 25, right? Temple number 25, Moss number 25. Is that what it's called?
When he trained up top, when he was up top, when he was in North Jersey, he came under 25. When he got to South Jersey, he came up under Jeremiah, and Jeremiah guys at number 12. But Cherry Hill came up in Cherry Hill, Camden, Atlantic City, all that came up in the number 12.
Got it.
So when he was in North Jersey, visiting, doing rounds, that came up on the 25 and number 7. Number 7 was your friend, Yusuf Shaw, and James Shabazz. Number 25, the minister.
Now, how was Herbert Muhammad at the camp? Like, can you tell us like what he did at the camp?
What you mean? What you mean? What he did, Fred?
I don't know.
He was his man. I don't know neither. He was Ali's manager.
Okay.
You know he was his manager. So why would you ask what he do at the camp? You know he was Ali's manager. That's public knowledge.
Yeah, but you're talking to a whole.
You're speaking, Fred. You speaking.
I'm not. You're just talking to a whole new generation. That's why you act like every time you talk to me, you're talking.
This generation don't know nothing, Fred.
So why don't you teach them? What's the point of talking to an old man who says he's been in boxing for 60 years and don't want to talk? What's the point? There's no point. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. So why should we talk?
If I ain't eating, I can't talk.
All right, man.
But listen to me, man.
Yes.
Listen to me. We're going to move on. September 12th, Newark, New Jersey, at the Prudential Center.
Mm-hmm.
Andy Ruiz on that card.
No, he's not on that. He's not on that card.
Andy Ruiz?
No, he's fighting September 4th.
That's in Newark.
Oh, well, September 4th, yeah.
Oh, it's September 4th.
Yeah. I don't mind. Listen, Mr. Mine, I don't mind talking about what you want to talk about. I have no issue. But I just want to put a button on, can we just encapsulate what we just talked about? because you got literally someone in the comment section, last name Shabazz, that's really interested in this conversation.
Shabazz, can I eat? Oh, Shabazz ain't said that.
Well, I don't know if they are or aren't, but what I'm saying is,
where's Shabazz from?
I don't know.
Ask them where you from, Fred.
They can hear you.
Where you from, Aki?
Oh, now every day you're a brother now, Aki. You're a brother. You're a brother now. See that, man? You so hot and cold, man. You so hot and cold, dog. Like where you from, Aki? Now you're gonna say, "Can I eat from your table?" So you're gonna say Aki, and then he's gonna say, "You ain't hit the Cash App yet." See, you got it. It's anyways. Did you ever shake John Ali's hand at Muhammad Ali's camp?
I refused to. Once I got the word, see, I don't blame my John Ali. I blame Yusuf Shaw and Yusuf Shaw two brother-in-law. Johnny and James, who was Sister Sylvia's two brothers. They was two police detectives in the late 56 in Philadelphia at the 22nd District, 17th of Montgomery. They had got word from their connection in D.C. that John Ali was working with Shakur Hoover. They told Yusuf Shaw. Yusuf Shaw never told Malcolm. He kept it to himself because he was Sister Sylvia's first cousin. Did you know that?
Who was Sister Sylvia's first cousin?
John Ali.
Sylvia who?
Sylvia Shaw. Captain Yusuf Shaw's wife. That was John Ali's first cousin.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
And I'm listening.
You want to tell me that Allah called to me 2 days ago? Alhamdulillah, he don't.
Yeah, I see. This is something I didn't know. So Sylvia, you wanted to finish that statement?
I don't know if it's Sister Sylvia going or not, because I haven't been up to the mosque to talk to her son. I haven't been up to Masjid Yusuf Shaw in Mount Vernon. I haven't been up to the mosque. I know at one time me and your cousin was supposed to go up there and talk to him, but I haven't been up there to the mosque in Mount Vernon in a long time.
Right.
I mean, to get up there when I get time, or when it benefits me to go up there to the Masjid.
Right.
But all I can tell you, John Ali's gone. May Allah grant him for his sins.
And we're gonna wrap up on September 4th. But I was having a conversation earlier with somebody, and I genuinely want to get your answer on this. I said, when you water an apple tree, you get apples, right? When you water a lemon tree, you get lemons. When you water criminals, you get criminals, right? Was the Nation of Islam a criminal enterprise or a religious sector? In your day, since you're not a member now.
Let me say this. And Allah be my witness. You had a lot of brothers and sisters in the nation that never fully left the street. They straddled the fence. And you got some that was all the way in. So a lot of law enforcement says that we was a criminal organization, that we was hiding behind the garage, hiding behind the Hadith and the Sunnah of the Prophet. May peace be upon him. But to me, Fred, no. But if you ask somebody else, it was a bunch of black gangsters and criminals. So it's depending on who you ask them.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you. I'm not asking you to answer for nobody else. So
I said no.
Okay, good.
I'm saying I don't know what somebody else might think. They might think, or them brothers that was led going to D.C. Serena's house, they was criminals. Brothers that led going down Atlantic City and getting major concerts, they was criminals.
Mhm.
But you had, I mean, you in every organization, everybody ain't holy.
Oh, amen to that.
Even in the church, everybody
Sure.
ain't holy.
Facts.
So that's how I look at it.
I couldn't agree with you more.
What would you say, Fred?
I would say it's a criminal organization. Matter of fact, it was a criminal enterprise. Yeah.
Why would you say that? You wasn't there.
My research leads me to believe.
No, we ain't gonna no research because people can put what they want there. You ain't nobody in your family that can testify to it, is it, Fred?
No.
And then your uncle was in the nation, was it?
No.
Okay, so you just going by what somebody put on Facebook.
Hey, they wasn't in the nation, but they were in prison.
You shut it off.
You
need a psych ward, man.
So yes, they were the Nation of Islam. They absolutely was. If you've been to prison as a black man, you're a member of the Nation of Islam. Okay.
Yeah, you was in the nation. Especially in New York and Philadelphia.
Oh my God! You didn't want your booty busted, so you were definitely in the Nation of Islam, man. Because that's
you was in the nation. So Freddie, you ready to go to? You ready to go to Newark, New Jersey?
Yeah, sure. We could close up on this, man. Yes, we can go to Newark.
No, we gotta get 8 more minutes. It's been 2 hours.
No, that's fine. Go ahead. We done on this. But go ahead. Who's fighting September 4th? Andy Ruiz is fighting. And that's going to be on TNT.
Yeah, and you got your core cousin. I think he's 7 or 8 and old. He's well loved in Newark. He be going to the school playing basketball with the kids. I think he gonna be better for Newark than Shakur, because he never left Newark and moved to Texas or Virginia. He's still in Newark. He conducted himself as a young man. He go on the playground. He ain't in them streets. He play ball with the kids. He pick off his shirt. He go run a couple games with the little kids in the neighborhood.
Wait, we got a special announcement, Mr. Muhammad. We got a special announcement. Mr. Denzel Shabazz, Aki, your brother, sent in a $5 donation. I'm gonna send it right over to you right now.
He sent what?
He sent a $5 donation.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, so I mean, so appreciate it. I'll send it right over to Mr. Muhammad, and we'll do it like that, man. We appreciate you, man.
You know who called me?
No, I don't.
Remember last week, a guy was on the phone named Hassan? I know him real well. He called me this week directly. He said, man, I was telling Fred that I know you. I ain't want to holler that I was your nephew from Pennsylvania.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. I know Hassan real well. He called me this week, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Matter of fact, I got him tickets for the Shakur Telepima fight back in January. And he kept saying, man, he didn't want to holler our family relationship over the phone. But when he called me, he said, man, I told Fred to tell you it was me.
I must have misread it, because I sometimes I don't see the comments, you know.
Yeah.
And sometimes, so I tell him I apologize. It wasn't.
And I tell you who else on that card, Fred? Matt Nicky's on that card.
Yeah.
You know, he sell a lot of tickets.
Yeah, he's fighting Ammo Williams.
Yeah. He sell a lot of tickets.
Yeah, he sell a lot of tickets. He's fighting Ammo Williams.
Yeah. And who's Shakur cousin fight? He fights somebody out of Mexico, 18-10.
Probably fighting a Nation of Islam member. That's probably what he's doing.
Why would you say that, Fred?
Because it's a criminal enterprise.
See, Fred, you don't know that. You going by what you read, brother. You don't know if it's a criminal organization or not. You going by what is read.
Do you say everything you say is true? Everything you told me is true?
To the best of my knowledge.
Okay, well, it's a criminal enterprise. It's a criminal organization. You did 3 or 4. You did 3 or 4 stints in prison, right? I'm not coming down on you. I'm making my point. I'm making my no. Let me make my point, and then you can respond. Okay, thank you.
Take your time and make it real slow. The time will go by. I'm getting another quarter from you. Take your time, please.
Okay.
Go ahead and make your point, brother.
So what I'm saying is, you did 3 or 4 stints in prison. What's up, brother Cole?
Everybody coming in now, Fred. As we get ready to go ahead and make your point, Fred.
Oh man, you got another donation, man. Mr. Bobby, Mr. Coach McCoy. Do you know Coach McRoy out of Las Vegas? Yeah, he's a boxing coach. Yeah,
I know the coach.
He said,
I
man,
know Coach.
he said he met you in New York during fight week.
Yes, I met a brother Coach. I know Coach.
Yeah, so he sent you $30. I'm sending it over to you right now.
Be to God.
Oh,
keep talking, friend. Alhamdulillah. Allah Akbar.
Oh God, I'm sending it to him right now. Send it to him.
You won't talking, friend. You won't talking, friend.
Oh man, so that's it, man. We appreciate you, Coach. We appreciate you, Coach. I just sent it right over to him. He'll have it. But yeah, so that's a good card. I guess I don't know. I don't care. Oh yeah. So if you did 3 or 4 stints in prison as a Nation of Islam member, right? If Jeremiah Shabazz did some stints in prison, if Elijah Muhammad been to prison, if Farad Muhammad been to prison, if Malcolm X been to prison, shall I continue? Do you want another hit? Do you want an encore? Do you want more?
Go ahead and say what you got to say, brother.
John Ali never been to prison. Herbert Muhammad is on the record stealing. So by way of you, by way of his wife, and Muhammad Ali says if they stealing, they needed it. You know what I mean? We got to get y'all in Vegas to see the gym. Knuckleheads, Pacquiao. That's what he said. Got to get you in the gym, man. Got to get you in the gym.
See who? Who said he got to get me in the gym?
He does. Pacquiao people got to get you in the gym.
That's what Pacquiao people say?
Yeah, they're in the comment section right now. Yeah. So,
well, tell Pacquiao people that I'm real close to Sean Gibbons. Sean Gibbons, if he asks me to come out, I'll come out. But I'm with Sean Gibbons, so show me some love. I'm with Sean Gibbons.
Well,
I'm with Sean, his son, and his wife.
Well, I'm sure he'll pass it on.
Let me eat from Sean Gibbons' table.
Yeah. And you did. I saw with my own eyes. You literally tried to go in his pocket. He put his hand in his right pocket. You put your hand in his left pocket. I'm like, damn. Damn.
You ought to stop, man.
Man.
You trying to make me look like I'm an extortion artist.
Man, you're not an extortion artist, but you're an extortion artist. Hey, we know this Coach Bobby, man. Coach Bobby. He said that's who he's with, Coach Bobby, man. So wrap up the show, man. What you got to say to the people, man?
Listen, I'm grateful for all y'all that came on. Y'all get the book. We're going to put up my nephew's book. We're going to help these kids get their own business as they come out of high school and out of college. We're going to make this thing happen. If you come to the East Coast, now, Fred, what I'm doing, I'm open to go on podcasts. I'm open for speaking engagement, but I got to know if you want me to come to your schools and do podcasts talking about juvenile boxing, I'm available. They got to go through you or go through Dr. Susan Kahn.
Okay, and
Fred, she said before I go, she said she sent you a link to put up for the book.
No, she will at some point. She didn't send me a link.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll do it at some point. So whenever she's ready, just tell her to let me know. But anyways, man, it was a pleasure, man. And everything is sent. So you can go to bed. You can call your nephew in the morning, and you ain't got to haggle me. All right. All the donations that was sent, I sent it over. Bobo, Mr. Shabazz, Aki Shabazz, it's there. Okay. And
is your thing over there?
What'd you say? It's not over. You gotta say bye to the people, man.
Listen. Assalamu alaikum. May Allah bless y'all. Have a good week. We'll see you next Sunday night by God's grace. Barbershop Fred Word Me to Death tonight by John Ali. He gone. Rest in peace, John Ali.
Oh, now you saying rest in peace. You wanted him, you wouldn't piss on him if he was burning in fire. And you saying, see, man, you so two-faced. You so two-faced, dog. You two-faced it, dog. You two-faced it.
I'm a Gemini.
I don't know. Man, you talking to a man. You don't talk about signs with a man. You talk about signs with a woman. I'm a Gemini. What that got to do with me? I don't talk about. I've never walked up to a.
Hold it.
Yeah.
You said I got two faces. So people said Gemini got two personalities.
Man, listen, I don't know about that. I ain't never walked up to a man and we had a conversation about signs, and I ain't gonna do it at 48. And I ain't gonna do it if I ain't do it at 47, I ain't gonna do it at 48.
Well, I don't care if you don't do that 50.
Man.
Okay, now close them. I want to ask you something. Close them.
All right, appreciate y'all, man. I'm gone, man. Appreciate y'all. Holla, y'all. 1 second. 1 second.
Why'd you give me